guys. Quick update. A few days back, I started to feel, oh, as if, my lungs were getting congested, but not normal congestion. It felt like there was pure, like fire inside my lungs, and I didn't have to cough so much as I just wanted to get the fire out. I said last night to my parents that every time I cough, I keep hoping that I'll shoot out a jet of molten metal or something and feel better. Well, so anyway, I tested with the COVID because it has unfortunately been going around my house, and I was negative even though my lungs were on fire. Well, I just tested again today, and yeah. So since I tested negative, I've been like browbeating myself, like, because I've been exhausted and like not. I can't sleep well, and even when I got enough sleep, I'm waking up and I just feel like I'm dragging, like I got hit by a truck or something. And I'm like saying to myself, "Come on, pull yourself together. It's just a cold." Well, it was not. Is this thing awake? It was not just a cold. It was something far worse. There we go. Isn't that awesome? I think it's pretty awesome. It's a little sluggish. This one's going back because it doesn't have a battery, but anyway. I've been being a little paranoid about, trying to not touch, not hug people. It didn't work. Obviously. Once it's in your house, you're pretty much guaranteed to get it. So, if I'm a little slow in getting updates out, I just pushed a new update to OPGM. I pushed a couple today. Right now it's in a test branch. I have to make sure it works, but I discovered with the help of another person on the Discord that our tuning parameters, or not tuning, our scaling parameters for the pedal interceptor were off, not by a lot, but enough to cause a noticeable difference. And we didn't, even though I figured out how to detect whether the car is in single pedal mode or not, it was refusing to, what was I saying? Oh, I tried once previously to implement the code we had that would actually scale where the gas pedal range is like this, but when you're in single pedal mode, the forward gas is like this, and then the reverse braking is like that. So everybody was tuning it without the code having awareness that there was a break point that would move. With this scaling, theoretically, a single tune should almost work for both L and D mode. You just won't brake as much. It takes whatever the gas number is and it just squeezes it a little bit. But that scaling should be enough, or very close. What I did find though is with it on, the existing tunes were like riding a freaking bull at a bar. I've never done it, but I hear that you can get thrown. It felt like that. I haven't uploaded the video about it yet, and I didn't get to shoot a video during the last part of it because I was busy working and Steve was driving. But I'm home and I got the tune on Steve's Suburban at highway speed very close. that whole problem we were having with it not having enough power when turning to the right, I have a potential workaround. It's in my list. Um, what I've been working on lately, because my brain just kind of felt shot. I've been trying to make the development process a little easier. Our serialization objects, they don't have any type information available while you're developing. So you have to go copy and paste like it was the frickin' 80s. Um, I am trying to build an interface or a stub generator that will provide IntelliSense for Cap and Proto, which it would certainly make efforts easier. We can put types on things and then we can see what's in them while coding. The other thing is I am slowly working on the initial thing will be Fingerprint 2.0 for GM. That requires sending diagnostic commands. And so far I've had no luck, but there's a library that has it implemented. It's called SCAPY. I don't know if it's Scapy or Scapy, but they have a whole implementation of the GMLAN diagnostic protocol, but zero documentation. It makes no sense. I don't say zero. There's a little bit, but it's outdated. And like the only piece of the documentation that shows you how to create the GMLAN objects is an animated image. You can't copy the text out of it. It's really bad. The examples, they all put like a receive and a send ID that's a 3-digit hexadecimal number, and nobody explains what that number is and how do you pick the right number. What am I sending to? What am I receiving from? Is there a broadcast number? The diagnostic protocol, unlike the main CAN protocol, is not I send a message, everybody receives it. It's you talk to a specific ECU, or ECU. You talk to a specific ECU. What I hope to eventually be able to do is send the diagnostic command to shut things off. Case in point being the radar module on cars that don't have an ASCM. They just have the distance sensing radar module, so that OpenPilot can do the longitudinal control, because apparently OpenPilot's longitudinal is, even with the vision only, not using radar, it's apparently better than GM's built-in. And I would have to concur, because GM's built-in does not handle stop and go at all. It's awful. When you approach a stopped car, I think it'll stop, but if you come up, it stops, and then it gets close to stopping, and then it beeps, and it turns off the adaptive cruise, and the car starts coasting forward. It's absurd. These safety features are not safe. Anyway, I hope you guys are having better luck with your microorganism flora and fauna than I am. And as always, thanks for watching.